Now, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Do you think you will continue living in your hometown for a long time?
Yes, absolutely. I think that I will continue to live in this hometown for the rest of my life because this is my birthplace and I want to live here to take care of my parents when they are sick. Also, I have my own responsibilities here as the elderly child. Uh, and I want to be in charge of all of the responsibilities of the daughter to my parents.
Where do you like to go in your area?
In my area, I want to visit the parks and the museums because they are the landmarks of my country. They are surrounded by beautiful nature, and there are varieties of flora and fauna, allowing me to be closer to nature, which is a wonderful experience for anyone, especially me.
What responsibilities do you enjoy the most when taking care of your parents?
When taking care of my parents, I think that I enjoy taking them to different restaurants in order to um, quench their appetites. Apart from that, my parents deserve my attention and my attendance.
What are some changes in your area recently?
Recently, there have been enormous changes in my area. First of all, regarding the building, they are springing up all over the place, making this place an urbanized and modern area.
Is there a building that you would like to visit?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to visit the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum because this is the final place that Uncle Ho's body was buried. And I want to pay respect and appreciation to him, as he is the father of our nation, who helped us fight against the invaders.
Do you think that your subject is popular in your country?
Absolutely, yes. I think that English is favored by the majority of young people, as it is the subject that can help people communicate with the outside world, and this is also the means of communication that can bridge the gaps between different cultures and nations.
Is the city friendly to children and old people?
Yes, absolutely. I think that this city is quite hospitable to children and old people. We even built a special area for young children and nursing homes for old people um, to take care of them. Apart from that, we also invest heavily in health services for children and old people so that they can deserve it.
Okay, I see. What makes you feel pleasant in your home?
What makes me pleasant when I am at home is the the sense of fulfillment. Living here allows me to be myself and stay true to my color. The room is painted in a calming shade of yellow, and I think that this is why I feel at ease, and I treasure every moment that I spent here.
Now, I am going to give you a topic, and you will talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Remember to take notes.
Let me take a moment to describe an event I attended in which I didn't enjoy the music played. It was my best friend's birthday. She had a passion for classical music, so she decorated the birthday party with the classical music theme, which is quite boring in my opinion. However, I just went along with her idea and the whole party, but I couldn't enjoy every moment of the birthday party. Anyway, during the birthday party, I tried to be cheerful, but somehow inside I felt bored, and eventually halfway through the birthday, I had to excuse myself to sneak out into the balcony and have a rest. I think that my actions was self-explanatory, and I wanted her to change her birthday party's theme in the future so that it can make all the guests, including me, feel wonderful.
Do you often attend birthday parties with different themes?
Yes, absolutely. I often attend birthday parties with different themes, because my friends are really rich and they lived with wealthy parents, so they often organized different kinds of party with different themes in order to create something new on their birthday. And I treasure all of the moments that I spent with them in each of the birthday party.
Earlier, we talked about describe an event you attended in which you didn't enjoy the music played. Now, I will ask you some more questions related to this topic. Do you think children should receive some musical education?
Children should receive some musical education, because after all, this is their privilege. Children deserve a proper formal education in music, so that they can develop their musical talent and skills. On top of that, children should also create their own music community, so as to bring the musical education into life.
Okay, here's my next question. What kind of music events do people like today?
I believe that people enjoy listening to pop music, as it often integrate catchy melodies and modern beats that can cater to people's needs and wants. Apart from that, I also think it is a wonderful era for all kinds of people to enjoy different kinds of music thanks to the abundance of songs and musicians.
What benefits do you think a music community can bring to children's education?
Well, I think that a music community can, um, first of all, bring educational opportunities to children as they can help children thrive in uh, these days. Apart from that, the music communities can also help children to focus on their studies in musical education so that they can become musicians and famous instrument players in the future.
What impact do you think the variety of music available has on people's preferences?
Well, the variety of music available has a significant impact on people's preferences. First of all, it makes people uh, enjoy a variety of music and thereby developing different tastes in music, allowing them to become more unique and customized. Apart from that, it also bring about personal experience for each individual. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What are the differences between listening to music at home and at a live concert?
Well, I think that the first difference between listening to music at home and at a live concert is the atmosphere. Um, Listening at home allows people to stay in their comfort zone, while listening to a live concert allows people to indulge in the crowd and the cheerful atmosphere so that they can become a part of the whole experience, which can bring about a sense of satisfaction and relaxation. The second difference is the quality of music.
What do you think might happen to music preferences as technology continues to evolve?
So I think that thanks to technology advancement, music preferences can become more diverse, allowing people to enjoy different kinds of music according to their preferences and liking. On top of that, people can listen to music everywhere, anywhere that they want, which enhances the listening experience.
Right, okay.
Ôi Trời ơi. Được 7.
What responsibilities do you enjoy the most when taking care of your parents?
When taking care of my parents, I enjoy taking them to different restaurants in order to fulfill their appetites. On top of that, my parents deserve my attention and my attendance. So I prefer to stay beside them as long as they're still alive. When taking care of my parents, I enjoy taking them. When taking care of my parents, I enjoy taking them to different restaurants in order to fulfill their appetites. On top of that, my parents deserved my attention and my attendance. So I prefer to stay by their side so that they can feel happy and satisfied. When taking care of my parents, I enjoy taking them to different restaurants in order to fulfill their appetites. On top of that, my parents deserved my attention and my children should receive some musical education because, after all, this is their privilege. Children deserve a proper formal education in music so that they can develop their musical talents and skills significantly. On top of that, children should also be given more attention from the musical communities so that they can develop their talents to the ultimate. Children should receive some musical education because, after all, this is their privilege. Children deserve a proper formal education in music.
What are some changes in your area?
So there have been enormous changes in my area. First of all, regarding the buildings, they are springing up all over the places, making this area an urbanized and modern place to live. Apart from that, there have been more parks in this city, allowing this place look greener and fresher. So there have been enormous changes in my area. There have been enormous changes in my area. First of all, regarding the buildings, they're springing up all over the places, making this area an urbanized and modern place to live. Apart from that, there have been more parks in this city, allowing this place to look greener and fresher. There have been enormous changes in my area. First of all, regarding the buildings, they're springing up all over the places, making the
What benefits do you think a music community can bring?
I think a music community can support children's education significantly. First of all, the people in the community can give a hand to the children so that they can absorb information and knowledge faster. On top of that, thanks to the concert organized by the music community, children can immerse in new genres of music, allowing them to develop their own tastes in music, which is significant in their musical career. I think a music community can support children's education significantly. First of I think the music preferences can be affected significantly as technology continues to evolve. First of all, the music preferences may be more diverse as more and more people can listen to different kinds of genres and access varieties of musical genres at ease. On top of that, people can also stay in different groups so that they can develop their own taste in music in a convenient way. I think the music preferences I think the music preferences can be affected significantly as technology continues to evolve. First of all, the music preferences may be more diverse, as more and more people can listen to different kinds of genres and assess different varieties of musical genres at ease. On top of that, people can uh, develop their own music groups so that they can bond and strengthen their relationships. I think the music preferences can be affected significantly as technology continues to evolve.
What impact?
The variety of music available has on people's preferences. The impact that the variety of music available has on people's preferences is significant. First of all, the variety of music allows people to be more open to music, allowing them to become open minded individuals in the society. On top of that, people can also delve deeper into their own favorite genres as they have their own libraries of music online to explore and discover. The impact that the variety of music available has on people's preferences